Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel. We often hear about the incredible health benefits of exercise, from going to the gym to playing sports. But here's the question, is it possible that these activities are a magic bullet for longevity and health, even though they weren't necessarily behaviors we evolved to do? Let's dive into that today. First, let's get clear on the basics. There's a difference between physical activity and exercise. Physical activity is anything that gets your body moving, think walking, gardening, or even cleaning your house. Exercise, on the other hand, is a more structured, intentional form of physical activity, designed to improve fitness and health. Now, when we talk about health, there's something important to understand: health span versus lifespan. Lifespan is how long you live, while health span refers to how long you live in good health, without chronic disease or disabilities. Exercise doesn't just add years to your life, it can also help you live those years in better health. Now, let's talk about the idea of a magic bullet. This concept comes from a German folk tale, and it was later adopted in medicine. Dr. Paul Ehrlich, a pioneer in the field, coined the term, imagining a magic bullet that could precisely target disease-causing agents without harming the body. In modern health circles, we've seen ideas that promise to be magic bullets for longevity, like caloric restriction, intermittent fasting, and even certain pharmaceuticals like rapamycin or metformin. But, let's be honest, there's not much solid evidence to support that any of these can extend human life by a significant amount. While these treatments have shown some promise in lab settings, we still need more research to understand their impact on human longevity. So, where does exercise fit into this picture? To understand how exercise impacts longevity, we need to look at how humans evolved. Aging, at least from an evolutionary perspective, isn't about living forever, it's about survival and reproduction. Natural selection prioritizes the survival of offspring, not necessarily the elderly. After reproduction, our bodies face what's known as the selective shadow, where the pressure to stay healthy decreases. However, humans have extended their lifespans beyond reproduction because grandparents, in particular, help care for their grandchildren. This could explain why we live longer than many other species. Now, exercise comes in. While evolution didn't prioritize longevity, moderate physical activity has become essential for maintaining health in our later years. This is where the active grandparent hypothesis comes in. It suggests that regular, moderate physical activity may have evolved to increase both health span and lifespan, allowing older humans to continue supporting their families. By staying physically active, humans may have been better able to ensure the survival of their offspring, which ultimately benefited the species. Humans didn't evolve to be sedentary. In fact, we've always been physically active throughout our lives, including as grandparents. In comparison to chimpanzees, for example, we are far more active, from walking long distances to gathering food. And think about hunter-gatherers. They stayed active into their 70s and 80s, unlike many people today who spend most of their time sitting at desks. Clearly, our bodies are built for movement, and that's something we need to keep in mind as we age. As we age, staying active is even more important. Our evolutionary history shows that our grandparents played a key role in supporting their families, contributing not only wisdom but an energy surplus to help care for grandchildren. And this wasn't just a job for the younger generation. Hunter-gatherers remained physically active well into their later years, unlike the typical sedentary lifestyle we see today. The second part of the active grandparent hypothesis says that physical activity doesn't just keep us active, it helps slow aging, reduces disease vulnerability, and extends both health span and lifespan. Studies like the Harvard Alumni Study show that people who stay active have lower mortality rates, even in their later years. So, how does exercise actually work in our bodies? Well, when we exercise, we create stress. But don't worry, this stress is beneficial. There are two kinds: energetic stress and structural stress. Energetic stress comes from increasing our energy expenditure, like burning calories during a workout. This helps prevent weight gain, reduces belly fat, and decreases the risk of health issues. Structural stress happens when exercise causes micro tears in muscles or even DNA mutations, but this triggers repair and maintenance mechanisms that make our body stronger over time. Exercise doesn't just help us look better, it fights disease. It reduces the risk of a variety of diseases, like heart disease, cancer, dementia, and even viral infections like COVID-19. Plus, it boosts your immune system, helping you stay healthy even as you age. Now, let's be clear, exercise is not a magic pill or a cure for all diseases. It's not like taking antibiotics to fight off infection. But it's absolutely essential for keeping our repair mechanisms working, and a sedentary lifestyle really hinders those processes. Here's the bottom line: you don't have to become a gym rat to enjoy the benefits of exercise. Just 150 minutes of moderate exercise per week, that's about 21 minutes a day, can lower the risk of serious health issues and reduce mortality rates. It can even reduce your risk of heart disease, certain cancers, and Alzheimer's. We evolved to be physically active. A lack of movement leads to aging, disease, and a lower quality of life. So, while exercise may not be a magic bullet, it is one of the most powerful tools we have for improving health and longevity. Get moving, your future self will thank you. Please subscribe for more health tips.